going live.
Going live on the bus.
Going live.
Going live on the
We're
bus.
live.
You heard if I just do it like this so I can just... Because I can't...
As long as...
As long as the mic's in front of you.
Yep, as long as the mic's in front of you. All right, we're live.
We're live.
We're live.
What's up, viewers?
What's up,
I gotta
viewers?
get the... hold on, I gotta get the clapper. Hold on.
And
I'll
the
get the
words
clapper.
of Will.
154.
154.
154.
Move my camera a little bit. All right, it's my computer screen. You guys don't need to see my computer. You don't need to see what I look at on the computer, viewers. All right.
I can kill us.
Just the Titanic sinking.
We
What
were
the fuck
watching.
is this kid
We
watching?
were watching the footage of the. So there's a video of real time the Titanic sinking, like someone did an animated video of it. So it's a 2 hour 40-minute video of just the Titanic just slowly sinking.
Oh, yeah.
We were watching that
I'm
before
not
the
loud.
show.
It's like that song, Killing Me Softly
with his love.
Classic.
Classic. Fuji's.
Yeah,
All right.
Fantastic.
Hey, what's going on, buddies? Or in the name of Will, who's not here at the moment, what's going on, viewers? I'm quoting him in honor of Will. In the Pit, episode 154 on the Bloss. Before we get started, Johnny, I do have two things I have to say. One, that's very important. Everybody upstairs, can I get your attention, please? We need you to come down for like 30 seconds. Everybody, hurry up. Don't act like I'm making you do laundry or some shit. Just come on down.
I have a laundry story to tell today.
Oh, God.
Hilarious.
All right.
All right.
Add that to the list.
All right, everybody who's watching, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special day today. It is my brother's birthday. He is 31 on the 31st. So on a count of three,
Oh, golden birthday. Is that what you call it?
on a one, a two, a 1, 2, 3.
Happy
birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday to AJ.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday to you.
So this is the real reason we got all the mics, so that we could sing during that.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
This was planned out a
Take
long
them
time
down.
ago.
Take them down. Take
Shut it
everything
down.
apart.
Thank you for everybody upstairs for coming down. Appreciate you.
Everybody, thank you.
That's awesome.
All
Is that
right.
what they call it? Golden year when it's your 31st.
I don't know.
I didn't even know that was a
I
thing.
know.
I think
That's
the-
31 on 31.
yeah, it's something like that.
Oh,
it's
it's,
the
on the same
What's it
day.
called?
Golden birthday.
Golden birthday.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Golden
sick.
birthday.
Yep.
I had a golden birthday 6 years ago. 23rd on the 23rd.
I got
Wow.
2 years, 2 more years.
You got 2 more years?
25 on the 25. Yeah.
I was 7 on the 7th.
So a few more years.
All right.
Don't really remember
Make
that
sure you
part.
guys like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so that when our videos come out, you get them as soon as they do. Make sure you check out our other videos. We got an office games coming out today?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We got an office games coming out tomorrow. We had a new snack time coming out last night. Big Nick had another MRE episode.
Aye.
Oh, it was
Gotta
tough.
check that one out.
It was tough,
Yeah.
but I pulled through. Check out our TikToks. We got new TikToks coming out every day. And, of course, yours truly, we are in the pit right now. So
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
get caught up.
A lot of people were interacting on that Lakers TikTok. That
Oh,
you put
yeah.
out. Yeah, I told you that was gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, I knew. That's going to be our most popular one. Big Nick choosing Magic Johnson as the most popular Laker.
I mean, when I put him in the,
I-
when I put him in the
the
top
most-
5,
the
I had to do
My
it.
logic.
I think
was
that's
the same
the right
way.
choice. I think you're right. As a GOAT by Laker, because like Kareem, I'd probably choose Kareem over Magic, but Kareem also
He was
played
also
for the
on the
Bucks.
Bucks. Yeah.
So his whole career was on the Lakers. I mean, Magic's better than
I'm
Kobe.
a big one career guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And same with Shaq. I mean, Shaq I'd probably put over and I put Magic over Shaq
He
in
was
my
on like
listing.
4 other teams.
Exactly.
He
So-
fell off hard his last 2 years.
Yes, he did.
Hard. When he was on the Celtics, he wasn't
it was
even.
tough.
That
It was
wasn't even.
Yeah. So first of all, I want to start off the show
Mm-hmm.
by saying tonight's a big fight, or today's a big fight. Kong vs. Godzilla.
Yes.
I've been waiting for this for months.
Yeah. Is it already on HBO?
It's on HBO. So
Okay.
Andrew Castro, our man Andrew Castro, he's watching it right now. I swear to God.
Andrew,
Castro.
keep it to yourself.
If you say a single thing about this goddamn movie,
We won't
in
eat the rest of the
comments-
MRE.
We'll do it. We're being serious.
I'm not playing.
We're not playing.
The commandments haven't came out yet.
Don't spoil anything. We need to watch this.
Please don't spoil it. Me and my roommates have been waiting for this for months.
We have been
It's the only thing
hyping this up.
We've
for
been
months.
hyping it up for
Yeah.
months. I am making monkey bread when I get home today.
You are hilarious.
So yes,
I love it.
It's-
If you have
it's
any
an event.
leftovers,
I'll bring it in tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. Second thing, I was doing laundry. This is just something that I'm fuming right now because I was doing laundry last night. I
looks
started
like
like at
you're fuming.
6,
Uh-huh.
and I go in and put the laundry in, and I take it out like 45 minutes later when it's done, and it's just soaking wet. You know, more than just typical laundry
That's the
is.
most fucking frustrating thing in the world.
So I put it in the dryer.
Mm-hmm.
It's at 7 o'clock now. Run it through a cycle, still wet. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll take a 2 cycle. Run it again, still wet. I'm like, okay,
Maybe run
third
for
cycle, still wet. Fourth cycle, still wet. It's like
What? How many
10:30. It's 10.
How many times?
It's 10:30 at this point. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I asked
Yeah.
my roommate, I'm like, hey, he stays up till 12:30. I'm like, hey, can you just check the laundry and just keep running it until it's dry? He runs it 2 more times, still wet. I go down this morning to check on it, still wet.
What the fuck?
I run it again. At this point, I'm just fucking like. I asked one of my other roommates. He gets home at like 7. Like when you get home, just take it out at this point. I'm fucking livid. I hate my fucking laundry machine
That's
so
brutal.
much.
You got one that you share in a condo
Yeah,
place?
yeah, it's awful. I
Fucking blows.
just ruined my morning. So that's me. Let's go on to sports now.
Yeah, let's talk
Yeah,
about
let's
some
go on to
stuff.
sports.
Yeah.
On a technicality, I did bring up the laundry parts.
Oh no, I mean,
I brought up a thorn in Johnny's
It
ass.
just you aggravated me.
whenever that L word
Brought up
comes
a thorn in his ass.
Johnny just.
So last night the Final Four was set. We have our Final Four: Gonzaga versus UCLA, Houston versus Baylor. UCLA an 11 seed, only the second time ever an 11 seed has made it.
I got 2 out of 4, I think.
You got 2 out of 4. So I've had the point total here. The top 5 brackets are, Russell's in first at 700.
That's absurd, Russ.
seven-
He doesn't have the money.
I
That's
know.
all that matters.
Not on the
I
money.
know.
He has 3 of his 4 Final Four teams with Baylor, Gonzaga, and
I'm
Houston.
assuming Michigan was the other one.
Michigan is
Yeah.
the other one. Then we got DJ Trill Will, who's got 2 of his 4 Final Four teams with both of his finals teams. Pretty much if Houston wins, he wins
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Fair.
So he's got Houston Gonzaga. Then you got Dante. So pretty much if Gonzaga wins, Dante, you'll probably win the money. If Houston wins, then
Will
Will
wins
wins
the
money.
Pretty
So
much
that's
just
pretty
how it
much
goes.
All right.
pretty much it.
Who is
and
he having in
then-
the finals?
He's got Gonzaga Houston.
Okay.
So if Houston loses to Baylor,
So
you're made in the shade.
you're telling me that if
You're on autopilot if that happens.
Yeah.
Houston Gonzaga is the finals, it's just going to be basically instead of Gonzaga versus Houston, it's me versus Will.
You versus Will. I think. So he gets another. Actually, he might have
feel
enough
like if he
points. No, you're in striking
Yeah,
distance.
we'll see what happens.
You're in striking
Whatever.
distance.
Whatever happens.
You're only
happens.
60 down. So
It's
and then
all
that's
for
and then
fun.
Nick's behind you. So and you have the
I mean,
same.
me and Nick
yeah.
had like almost the same.
He's like 10 points behind you.
Yeah,
But he
we
can't
had
make that
very,
up.
very similar picks. Because great minds think alike. Am I
Yep.
right?
There you go. That's right.
So I mean,
Alright.
UCLA's pretty cool though. 11 seed playing the
Yeah,
playing
I
game.
didn't expect them to really go that
Hey,
far.
they got a winning tradition in UCLA, all right? Shout out to John Wood and RIP.
There
R.I.P.
you go. The last time they made it to the Final Four was when they had Westbrook and
And
Kevin
Love.
Love and all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah. Speaking
Crazy.
of Westbrook, you see his dunk last night?
Yeah. Or Biombo.
Who's done?
Yeah. What Russell Westbrook? He
And-
posterized
And
Bismack
after the
Biyombo.
game, Biombo went up to him and he was just like, "Why'd you have to do me like that?"
Also, they were down like 10
Yeah.
with 35 seconds left, and he just has to end his career right then. Like, that's so rude.
Bismack Biombo's career ended a long time ago, Johnny.
That's very true. He left the Raptors.
funny though.
All right, so more basketball news today. The Utah Jazz charter flight forced to make an emergency landing after
This-
striking a flock of birds.
This is why I don't fly. We talked
this-
about this.
oh,
This is why I don't
fucking
fly, bro. I don't like
Fucking A,
this.
I hate flying.
So
I
a team
hate
source who was
flying.
on the plane told E ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski that players heard a loud bang and saw a flash from the left engine. It's kind of scary stuff.
Yeah,
huh?
they
Yeah, I'd be
said-
a little.
Do you see the pictures
No, I
of
didn't
the
see the
plane after?
pictures.
Yeah, no fucking way. That's literally the reason why I don't like flying.
I hate flying.
Well, I'm flying tomorrow.
Well, hopefully you
Flying
don't
in
hit
3
any
weeks.
birds, Johnny.
Like
Where are you going?
AZ.
Arizona?
Arizona, beautiful desert.
Yeah, God bless you guys.
Yeah.
Grand Canyon. Here I go.
Oh, you're visiting the Grand Canyon. That'll be fun.
Visiting the Grand Canyon.
Have you
You ever
ever?
been? I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you ever been?
Never have.
Neither have I. I've never seen the Grand Canyon.
My girlfriend's cousin lives in California. We were supposed to go visit her last summer, but obviously with the pandemic, we didn't go anywhere. So she's gonna meet us down there.
Nice.
It's kind of like a
Yeah.
2 for 1. So
Yeah,
it makes
yeah.
me happy for me, happy for everybody. else.
Everybody's happy.
Are you a big hiker? Do you like hiking at all?
I hike in a car. So, but the thing is, yes, there's a lot of walking, but I'm okay with that because I eat a shit ton of food at night.
So like I offset it because to me, like I don't want to lose weight, but I don't want to gain weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah. There's this. I have a friend of mine who does a lot of hiking and stuff, and he went to the Grand Canyon last summer. And there's this. If you go down the canyon to the Colorado River, there's like this incredible like camping / hiking walking route that he like sent photos of, and it's like incredible. It seems so awesome.
That's
So if I ever go, that's something I would do. Just like
I
camp out
honestly
there.
love hiking.
Yeah.
Near Quinnipiac, there's a ton of trails. There's a sleeping giant state trail. Awesome place to go hiking.
Yeah, I mean, I around here hiking is more like walking. It's not really like it's extreme, but like it's still fun. I want a hike.
It's something to
Yeah.
do.
Yep.
Get some exercise, get some fresh air.
I mean,
Yeah.
nothing is as brutal as walking around Disney World. Let me tell you.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
fucking walking from fucking here to here to here, and you got all the fucking crowds and shit. You're just like, everybody's on top of each other. Everyone's
never-
cutting you in line. Happy place on earth. The fucking it's like a traffic jam on steroids.
The happiest place on earth, my ass. I've never been to Disney World, so I can't relate.
Same.
Wow.
I'd be okay with never going to Disney.
Office games.
Office games at Disney World.
I'd want to go just to like go just at least once to see what
The
it's
thing
like.
that blows
but, like,
about it down there is the lines. No doubt about
Yeah.
it. The lines and
Yeah.
the crowds suck. I mean,
Definitely.
the rest of it,
Definitely.
definitely fun.
When I was in high school, we had a band trip, and I was in a high school band, and every year we'd go on a trip to a different place. Like one year it was Nashville, one year it was Myrtle Beach, and one year we went to Disney World.
Okay.
And it was like mid-April, like not peak time, so it was completely empty. And so it was just like we were like 400 high school kids.
Yep.
So it was like 400 high school kids just in Disney World, pretty much completely empty. It was the most fun, like
That
ever.
is cool.
We went on Splash Mountain like 10 times. Just,
fucking
we would get off.
hysterical.
There was one ride that we did so many times. We knew where the camera was, so every time we like flip off the camera or something like that, or just something ridiculous.
Sir, this is a happy place. Please leave.
they get very mad at us after a while.
After the fifth time, like,
Yeah.
yeah, so we just picked up on you guys.
But like we would just get off, just like, all right, let's do the roller coaster, right back on it, and then just ride it again, get back on, get back
That's
on.
awesome. Do you like roller coasters and stuff like that?
I don't think I can do them anymore. I think as I've gotten older, my motion sickness has gotten too bad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do like them; they're fun. But yeah, I think I'd just get sick at
Office
this point.
games, roller coasters.
Ooh.
Hilarious.
I don't mind roller coasters.
We'll talk when the budget grows significantly.
Why don't we do a business trip to Disney?
Yeah.
We'll get
Hilarious.
there when we get there.
Office
Yeah, let
games.
me know when that comes on my desk.
No
We'll
problem.
have the paperwork.
It's the
filled
happiest
out.
place on earth.
Happy birthday.
Or just write it off.
Write it off, tax write-off. Talk to the IRS. Say, what was this? Yeah, it was part of content.
Office games.
It was
You
for
ever hear of it?
content.
Office games. That'd be a long office games.
We do the whole thing. We film us
Vlog.
the vlog more. It's more mugshots than office games.
But
But,
we can do 2 for 1.
2 for 1.
2 for 1.
All right. Next, we got NFL expects full stadiums for 2021 season. Commissioner Roger Goodell says.
Yeah. Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure.
Good luck.
Wants that.
Yeah, and the whole fucking world will be vaccinated by August 1st, too.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
I
if
mean,
you-
I'm sure Florida, they can make something happen there.
I mean, fuck, they
But,
wanted
like,
to do it last year.
Yeah.
Remember
I
the
mean-
Miami Dolphins? They were like, oh, yeah, go ahead,
I
put
mean,
them all in
the
there.
Super Bowl was pretty full.
I mean, the Rangers are accepting full fans for opening day.
Well, that's
tomorrow.
fine. They're also Texas. It's just certain states will
Everything's
be,
different in
but
Texas.
I think Florida, Texas, like those states don't give a fuck. But like in Mass, like Foxborough, there's no way that place is gonna get filled up by August, September. No
Well, here's the
way.
thing. If these places are still quote-unquote vaccination places, right? So, example,
True.
Gillette Stadium is a vaccination place. If you supposedly have a full stadium in September and you're still a vaccination place, how the fuck is that possible?
So, like, Fenway Park is a vaccination place, but they've moved it now to the Heinz Convention Center.
Well, that makes sense because now they have to.
Because now they have to, because the season started.
Season starts.
So, it's similar things with the Patriots. They would just move it to another location.
So all right, so Foxborough has a few more months of being a vaccination site, essentially.
Yeah, and they'll probably move to another place in Foxborough.
But they had
Stadium.
both my parents got vaccinated at Gillette, and it was they have it split up into like the West Wing and the East Wing, and you go up and it's just like it's almost surreal to see. It's just rows of just nurses sitting there and just like dozens
Oh, I
and
hear it. It's like
dozens.
factory. Just,
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
Yeah.
my roommate, who's a nurse, he volunteered this weekend, or he didn't volunteer, he getting paid. It's pretty good pay actually. It's $40 an hour.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I know how to stick. I know how to stick a shot in for you.
Yeah, I'll volunteer. You kidding
Yeah.
me? What the fuck?
So he was giving vaccines this weekend at the Heinz Convention Center. He said, like, for the first couple hours it was fun, it was like you're doing something good, everyone's so happy to get the vaccine, and then you feel like you're like a sweatshop worker, and you're just like, all right, next, next.
It's almost otherworldly. It's
You
nuts.
fall asleep.
Oh, I missed.
You start dozing off. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Wait, does this mean I'm vaccinated? Yeah, I got it through the eyeball.
As long as it's in you, right? Doesn't matter how.
Yep.
That's great.
No pain, no gain.
So maybe this guy will be playing at Gillette. Maybe Justin Fields runs a 4.44 40-yard dash at the Ohio State
flies. He
Pro
flies.
Day.
Faster than Cam, faster than Russell Wilson.
Only quarterback who ran a faster 40 at the combine was RG3, who ran a 4.41.
Lamar Jackson didn't do the combine or whatever you call it, and he said he ran a 3.3
A 4.3.
off of
3.3.
no
4.3.
4.3. That would have been
Fucking
yeah.
crack.
He'd be going number one first overall if he was running a 3.3.
Fucking
No,
3.3, fucking brother.
4.3 he was running,
Yeah. But
still insane.
so there were 31 teams in attendance to watch his Pro Day. It was Ohio State Pro Day, so a lot of teams were just there to watch Ohio State guys. The only team that wasn't there was the Rams.
I know I said this yesterday with Mac Jones and the 49ers. If they take Mac
I
Jones
think they're fucking
over Fields,
stupid.
that would
They're
be
stupid.
the stupidest thing in
So
the world.
dumb.
Like Justin Fields, I think he's gonna be legit. I think he has a ton of potential.
Love to see him on the Patriots.
I would love that. He'd be so good. He'd be so good in New England. Play under
And
Cam
he would
Newton
play.
for a
Yep,
year.
exactly.
Learn from him,
Depending on how the season goes, you can play at the end
and
of the
then
year.
he can start at the end of the year. Who knows?
Yeah.
I did see a mock draft thing where they said the Patriots would trade up to 4. I think the
I
Falcons
don't know
have
how
that
they would
pick.
get there, though. How are they
Yeah.
going to get there? The Falcons need a quarterback.
Exactly.
You would think they would choose a quarterback.
And you know what's
Do you
even
think
better?
quarterbacks are going to go top?
Trey Lance at 4.
Do you think
I'd
quarterbacks
say
are going to go
fuck
top
I don't
4?
want
Do
Lance.
at all. What was that, John?
you think quarterbacks are all going to go top 4?
No, I mean, so you got Jacksonville, which is pretty much a lock
Yeah.
to get Lawrence.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: I think number 2 is a wild card with the Jets.
I agree.
We have no idea where they're going.
You think they're going Wilson, but at the same time they
You have
could.
no idea where they're going.
Mm-hmm. I still think they're going to trade the pick. I still
I think
the
they'll end
Jets
up
are
trading
gonna
the pick, too.
pick.
I think they'll get a haul for it.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like you need a quarterback. Like you got a young, capable, potential-filled quarterback.
I wouldn't hate on it either. Say you got like 3 first-round picks. I'm
They
fucking.
could
I'm
easily- they got-
They can get
the-
more. I mean, if
the,
Zach Wilson's getting hyped up the way he's
The
getting hyped
Dolphins
up,
got 3 first-round picks for
Yeah.
their pick. The Jets could get 4 and a bunch of swaps.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at what the Redskins traded away to get RG3,
lot.
like
A
it's a
lot.
very similar situation.
A lot.
Except there's no guy like Zach Wilson's probably the closest guy who's going to get that kind of hype.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just wonder which team would want to trade up that badly for a quarterback.
You could set yourself up so nicely with the Jets if you trade that pick. Oh,
yeah.
my
Yep.
word.
But yeah, again, I just don't know who would make that deal. I don't know
wouldn't or who
who
would?
would? Which team would make that swing that
I
trade?
can tell you right now, it ain't gonna be New England. Ain't fucking doing that.
Carolina.
Carolina, I think
They
they
could
could still get a
trade
quarterback
up.
at 8.
Yeah.
Could you see Houston making a
guess.
move? I mean, hey, you know, it's only a matter of when Deshaun leaves, not a matter of if. They can say
I
he's
mean,
the guy, but
everything that's going around with him is just awful right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I mean, I don't know who's going to take him on. I mean,
somebody will take him on. You can say what you want about him. He's still a top 5 quarterback.
he is. But 21 women have now come forward against him. It's kind of he's toxic right now. He's very toxic.
He's very toxic, but
I don't think anyone's gonna trade for him now. I think if he does. get
Houston
traded-
lost whatever leverage they
Yep.
ever
Oh, yeah,
had on
for sure.
trading
Yep,
him.
easily.
I mean, both sides
Easily.
have. Both sides have lost all leverage on any sort of negotiation. I mean, between Watson, he has no foot to stand on now, or leg to stand on. The Texans, he sunk his own trade value to the ground. I mean, everyone loses here.
Yeah.
Here's
tough
the thing: if
situation.
Houston was trying to make him look bad, they fucking shot their own foot.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's a hit job by the Texans. They have no reason to do this.
If they, I mean, that's just an
that's
idiotic
a
thing to
conspiracy.
do.
That's a
But
dumb-
at the same
Sports
time,
nuts?
that's a
Yeah,
sports
no.
nut. That's a Houston thing to do, to be honest with you, though.
To
Shooting
completely
themselves
shoot
in the foot.
I mean, yeah, I
Come
guess
on, they've done worse.
they've done worse.
They've done stupider.
But this would be the stupidest thing you could
This
do.
would be even stupider than trading DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, this would be the stupidest thing you could
And
do.
not getting even a
Intentionally
first-round pick
tank
back.
your best player's trade value if he wants to be traded. I don't think that even makes a lick of sense for any pro franchise to do that.
Trying to think what other teams could trade up to get a QB.
Like the
wild
Bears?
card team. How about this? This team just randomly popped in my head. Pittsburgh. I don't know. I don't know what they have for picks. I don't know what they
You
they
can
have.
learn from Roethlisberger.
But
for
like,
Yeah,
I
he's got
mean,
one-
their
Roth-
backup is Dwayne Haskins. I mean, come on. let's-
1,000%. This is Roethlisberger's last year.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
1,000%. He knows it. Pittsburgh knows it. They all know it.
I mean, listen, I don't think Pittsburgh's going to trade up to draft another Ohio State quarterback in the first
Where even
round.
are they in the draft?
They're 24th.
24th.
No, they're way down there.
Yeah,
They're probably a little too
Not
far
bad,
down there. I don't think they have the assets to move up.
maybe not then.
I mean, maybe.
There's only so many. You can only name maybe 2 or 3 teams that have the assets. to do it.
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
maybe the Broncos.
They're at 8.
They're at 9.
Are they 9?
Yeah,
Who's at 8?
Carolina's at 8. Right?
Carolina's at
yeah.
8. Carolina, maybe. I don't see them making the move.
I mean, they gave all that money to Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, if you were to go down the top 10, I mean, obviously Jacksonville's getting a quarterback.
Yeah.
Jets, you have no idea what they're going to do.
Yep.
You know now the 49ers are taking a quarterback at 3. You don't make that kind of a move for a defensive tackle.
No.
There's no way.
No.
Who's got 4?
Falcons.
They should.
They should take a quarterback. If they're smart, they take a quarterback. Who's at 5?
Bengals. They're not taking a
They
quarterback.
ain't taking a quarterback.
got one.
So
They'll probably-
6.
They should take a receiver.
Dolphins.
They're not taking a quarterback.
They're probably taking Pitts.
If they wanted a quarterback, they would have stayed at 3.
Yeah.
7.
Lions. They have Goff.
They're not taking one.
taking a
8.
quarterback. 8 is Panthers.
Panthers.
That's
and then
50-50.
Broncos,
Yeah,
and then
Bron-
who's 10?
Cowboys.
They're not taking one.
I don't think they
just
need a
signed
quarterback,
Prescott.
yeah.
They don't need one.
Yeah. I mean, the Jets could also just keep it and draft like a lineman, get some
Could.
protection for.
They get that guy from USC.
Darnold.
They
Yeah.
could, but it's just like I think about what they could get in return for that. It's like I feel like that would outweigh the one guy. You
Yeah,
can
I
get.
100% agree with that.
That's just
I 100%
where I'm
agree with
coming
that.
with
If
that.
I'm a Jets fan and they traded and they got like 3 firsts, a second, this
I'd
and
be
that,
so hyped.
I'd be so fucking
I'd
happy
be
with that.
so hyped. Yep. I think this is gonna be a weird draft. It's
gonna be a weird draft. I
This
think
is going to be a
'cause, like,
fucking roller
You
coaster.
think you know what's gonna happen? Like you think like these teams should get these guys, but like we're talking about, we don't know.
Yeah.
The Jets could just.
I mean, we
throw
talked
us all
last
off.
year. Everyone was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a weird draft too." Pretty standard, no trades really. I think that's because that was like right when everything was starting and no one really knew what the future was gonna look like.
Yep.
So everyone was just like, "All right, we're just gonna hold
Well,
on."
the
to
other
what we
thing
have."
too is keep an eye out for some players that might get traded there too.
Yeah.
Like this could be the year that like, hey, you know what? You want to take someone off our hands? Here's a pick.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
A lot of.
I think you could see that more this year than you ever have, based on the decrease in salary cap and so on and so forth.
I definitely see that as
Things are gonna pick up. When's the draft? A month?
It's like April 29th, right?
yeah, the 29th.
So it is a month.
Pretty much exactly.
Yeah, things are gonna pick up in the next few weeks, or at least not the next few weeks, but the few weeks before the draft. Trade talk, all that stuff.
Yeah,
Be
I
very
mean,
interesting to see what happens.
it is gonna be. I wonder also how different it's gonna be without the combine. I mean, they didn't have the combine last year, or did they?
I don't think they did.
I don't think they. But they had these pro
It
days.
doesn't-
These-
I mean, I would think that they didn't.
They had pro days, not
Yeah.
combines.
yeah, but yeah. So now let's move on to some baseball. Tomorrow's opening day, guys.
Yes, it is. Let's go.
Very exciting.
Yes, sir.
So we got some. Let's do our MVP predictions today.
Oh, okay.
So
Fuck it, let's do it.
let's just do it. So Mike Trout favored to win the AL MVP at sportsbooks, but Shohei Ohtani is attracting the most action on sportsbooks. So Ohtani's at 20-1 odds right now. He's attracted more money wagered than any other player to win the AL MVP, including a $30,000 bet that was placed March 19th. That would pay out
Guy's
to
psycho.
$930,000.
Wow. I
Yeah.
mean, you must have the 30 grand to burn.
Oh, yeah.
You're just taking a fucking chance on hell.
Yep.
All right.
I
So
mean, I respect the hell out of that, but at the same time, I
hustle.
just
yeah.
All right, I'm looking up the odds.
So we
right
got
now.
in the NL, the odds on favorite are Soto and Betts. They're both they have the same odds. Then you got Cody Bellinger, Ronald Acuna, Fernando Tatis, Nolan Arenado, Freddie Freeman, Lindor, and it keeps going down from there.
Okay.
So any guys from that list you guys would choose for your MVP pick?
on the AL. I'm sticking with Trout. I just think it's almost like automatic with him at this point. Only if Ohtani like lights it up in a way. Like he can't just be good. Like he's got to be spectacular.
I think he has to be very good offensively and just good enough pitching.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the pitching, if he's just subpar pitching, that will cement it. It doesn't have to be a freaking
If
ace.
he can hit like 280 with like 23 bombs and like 300, 400 plate appearances, because he's not playing every day. He's not hitting every day. Although in spring training a lot, they've had him hit and pitch in games. Like they weren't doing that before.
If they play any international games, it'll be a hell of an advantage for them.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's never played in interleague before. He's never played in the NL before. So I'm excited to see that this year.
For a guy like that, it wouldn't even matter.
Yeah. The only thing is about them doing that is that then they lose their DH, and that so if Otani comes out of the game pitching, they have to use their bench. That's the only thing about that. You can't once you declare you don't have your DH, you can't put in a DH later,
Gotcha.
and you can't have him like keep hitting after he finishes pitching either.
Could they theoretically put him in a position though?
Yeah,
Just to have him in
they
the
could put him in
field?
the outfield.
They'll probably just throw him in the outfield or something.
I don't think I after you pitch, you probably just need to cool down. Like you probably just can't keep playing. He doesn't also play the outfield very often.
Otani's built different.
Well, I mean, the other thing
It's
too
built
is like,
different.
there's only so many interleague games anyway. It only happened like once, maybe twice
Yeah,
for him
yeah.
anyway. So
So you have Trout in the AL.
I got Trout in the AL.
Who do you have?
I'm gonna go. I mean, this isn't really a crazy pick. I think it's just gonna come down if he can stay healthy. I'm gonna go Aaron Judge on the Yankees. I
Third
just
best
think,
odds this year.
I think. Does he have the best odds? Third best odds. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If he
strikes
stays
out so
healthy, I think he hits enough home runs. He gets enough RB. I don't know. I think he can put up the stats to do it.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
gotta stay on the field.
The talent in the AL is very interesting because you have like Mike Trout, who's like the odds-on favorite. He's plus 225.
I want to pick Trout. I mean, I feel like that's like the
Like if I'm throwing money down, money down on more of a sure thing, it's gonna be Trout. I mean, Trout.
definitely.
Trout does suffer from the LeBron James fallacy,
That's
where
exactly.
you're so good for so
exactly,
long.
yeah.
Like
and
you
Pat
won't-
Mahomes is going to be the same exact way.
no one wants to reward greatness. Everyone wants to reward mediocrity these days. No, but
Because we're used to Trout doing these things. We're used to LeBron doing these things. Mahomes doing these things.
Yeah.
That's
this seems like a year that Trout will win.
they make the postseason.
I think we'll do these more tomorrow when we do our full predictions about the team. But yeah, if they make the postseason, I mean, if they make the postseason, it's because of one of three players. It's gonna be Trout, Otani, and Anthony Rendon. And all three of those guys, I mean, all three of those guys could easily win the MVP in my mind. I mean,
crazy.
Rendon has slept on. I mean, as a Nats fan, I watched Rendon for years. Rendon is completely slept on as a top talent in the game. I mean, he's probably the best third baseman in baseball. Him or Bregman are the best third baseman.
Arenado.
I'm taking Rendon over Arenado.
You really?
Him leaving, I think you're going to see a dip in his stats this year. I mean, I think Coors helped him. I think Arenado's still a great player. But I think Rendon, in the last 2 years, statistically, has been slightly better than Arenado. And I think that makes him better than Arenado currently. I mean, Arenado had a little bit of a down year last year. I mean, how old is he now? He's 30, I want to say 29. He turns 30 in 2 weeks, so he's 30.
Rendon?
Arenado. He's 30. Rendon's also 31, but Rendon had a later peak than Arenado did. I'm interested to see how he does when he steps away from Coors with Arenado. I still
Only thing
think
is he'll have more protection than St. Louis.
Story's pretty good protection for him.
I guess. I mean, just stay with
I think
Goldschmidt,
Story over
man.
Goldschmidt. I mean, Goldschmidt over the last couple of years has not been the same player. I might take Story over Goldschmidt in terms of protection. And the outside of that, yeah, I mean, the Cardinals lab still isn't that good. But, yeah, I mean, Rendon is slept on. I think he can win MVP. But, yeah, I'll give it to Trout. And then we go to the NL. We got, the odds favorites are Soto and Betts. Then you got Bellinger behind that. Acuna, Tatis, Arenado, Freeman, Lindor, and so on.
Give me Mookie.
Mookie.
I'm going Tatis.
It's another good one.
I'm going a deep cut here. Going to the city of brotherly love. Taking your favorite player.
I'm walking off the show.
No, Johnny. Are
Done.
you being serious?
Fucking done.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
No, really? Oh.
Unbelievable.
Why, Bryce?
Why?
I think this is the year in Philly that he finally comes into his own. Listen, he's still been a very good player in Philly. He's still been.
You're like MRE to me.
That's not a good comparison, John.
No, but I think this is the year that Bryce puts together. I mean, I've seen him be great. I've seen Bryce Harper be great in 2015. He was one of the best talents I've seen in a season. I think he could do it again. I think he's in the right situation right now in Philly. The expectations of him are different now in Philly. It's his third year there. I think just mentality, he's going to go into the season differently. I just think this is the year. I think this is the year he turns it on for Phillies.
Fuck you, fucker.
We'll see. We'll see, Johnny. We'll see. Just don't bring that up. Whenever you bring that up, Nick's gonna be bullshit.
I'm just
Keep that to yourself for a little bit. Save it for the end of the season.
yeah.
You like the friggin' shredded beef. It's like
Looking like fucking dog
Gross.
poop.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my
That
pick.
was- All right.
Do you want to do all awards? Just go on Cy Young.
fuck it,
Yeah,
we're on the
we're-
friggin'
we're on the
stick.
topic.
Fuck
We're
it,
here. Why
not?
not?
Yeah. All right. So we got Cy Young now.
Okay.
I feel like this is much easier, because I feel like there's kind of obvious choices almost. I mean, we're looking past like last year because like Shane Bieber, he was great last year.
We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
Yep, we're good.
Shane Bieber was great last year, but again, it was a short season. Trevor Bauer was great last year, but again, short season. So you got in the AL, the favorites is Garrett Cole at plus 350. Then you got Bieber, you got Giolito, Tyler Glasnow, and Hyun-Jin Ryu behind him. Those are your top 5 choices. In the NL, you've got DeGrom, Bauer, Scherzer, Walker Buehler, and Yu Darvish as the top 5 favorites.
Okay.
So, is there any way that Jacob DeGrom doesn't win the NL? Cy Young?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I don't want to pick like the easy favorites.
I was gonna
but,
say
like,
that's too sexy to pick. Like you gotta pick something bold.
Yeah. I mean, so my prediction is DeGrom. I mean, DeGrom only looks better this spring training. He is throwing harder than he ever has. He's the best player on the planet, best pitcher on the planet, and it's not even close.
yeah, I'm going to Grom too. I hate to pick the favorite, but like,
You know what? Fuck both of these. I'm going with something else.
Oh yeah.
go.
Who you going with?
Walker Buehler.
Ooh, I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
Okay.
I can't. We can't make this a fucking social,
Can't
right?
make
No,
this
no,
social.
I like it. I like it.
I mean, you got. If I want to go bold, my bold. I mean, Buehler's a great pick. I honestly think that's a good pick. Aaron Nola, out of Philly. I mean,
What's up?
I was gonna
Philly.
say another Philly
You
guy.
got the MVP. You got the fucking.
I don't. And we'll talk about.
What are you trying to get on nuts good side or something?
I was gonna say a Philly guy.
The interesting thing is, I still don't think they'd make the playoffs. Even we'll talk about this tomorrow in our
was gonna say,
prediction.
I was gonna say we're
They're
thinking
gonna
they're
win
gonna
the fucking
win.
World
Yeah, I was gonna
Series?
say they're gonna win. the
No,
whole
I
thing.
don't. It's I think that's an interesting pick. I don't think he'll win it because it's DeGrom's award to lose. But yeah, that's my bold prediction.
You know what? I respect it.
Yeah. So let's go into the AL. Garrett Cole is the favorite.
Philly fever.
Who do you have winning in the AL?
I think Garrett Cole.
Yeah, he's the
Again,
favorite.
is he the favorite? Number
He's the
one
favorite. Pitching in the AL is weaker. I mean, the AL is just so
Who
much
are the
weaker.
top guys again?
You got Garrett Cole,
Yep.
Shane Bieber, Lucas Giolito, Tyler Glasnow, and Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Wow, that's a
Ryu.
shitty list compared to the NL.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a much shittier list.
I'll stick with Garrett Cole. Just got to. He throws gas.
I want to throw something like I want to be so bold with this.
If it's
If you
not
want- I
Cole,
gotta-
Ryu is my wild card.
Ryu's
there.
your
Ryu's
wild
my
card?
Yep.
If we want to go bold, I got a bold pick.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a minute to think about
Give it
this.
to us, Johnny.
I don't think he's going to win it, but I could see a path in which he does. He's young. I don't know if you guys know this guy, Jesus Luzardo from Oakland.
I've heard of his name.
Jesus?
Before. High
Jesus-
prospect.
Jesus
right?
Lizard, yeah.
Jesus Lizard.
Jesus Lizard, Jesus Luzardo. So Jesus Luzardo, he was a Nats prospect who they traded for Sean Doolittle in 2017. He made his debut in 2019. He hasn't pitched that many games, but I mean, I think he's got his stuff for sure plays. His stuff is electric. I think it might be a little bit early to say he'll be a Cy Young. I think he has Cy Young potential, but that's my bold prediction. I don't think it's going to happen. That's why it's bold.
You know what? I'm gonna go even fucking bolder.
Oh, here we
Oh, yeah?
go.
I'm gonna blow your socks off.
All right, blow my socks
I'm gonna
off.
blow your socks off.
Blow my
okay?
socks off.
Shani Otani.
Ooh.
Wow. Not an MVP. The Cy Young.
He wins this. What,
Talk about reverse psychology.
Wow.
that's fascinating. I just had to. How would he? You have to think about how he'd win.
I will tell you how he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna put in his off, even though it's not supposed to be. They're gonna say, "Oh, he did all this as an offensive player." So even if it's mediocre,
Yeah.
they're gonna give it to him.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing is he's only making like 24 starts this year. Because they're doing a 6-man rotation, the way that to give him a little more time to recover. So he can hit 3 days on and then take a day off to recover and then pitch and then
Fair.
day off and then hit 3 days
Okay,
on.
I see
This
that.
is strictly a political decision.
Political decision.
Strictly political.
So
We don't talk politics.
his odds to win the Cy Young are actually the same as Nathan Eovaldi's odds to win the Cy Young.
$5 to win $5 million.
He's plus 4,000, so it's 40-1 odds.
He has the same odds as Evaldi?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
crazy.
gosh.
That's crazy.
That's
I mean,
awful.
Evaldi's gonna win the Cy Young award on the IL list.
Yeah.
Opening day starter
right.
Nathan Eovaldi for the Red
Throw
Sox.
like 2 starts and bang, the elbow's gonna go.
The
again.
best pitcher on the IL.
He has a very electric arm. Though.
Does.
He does.
Just,
You
can't,
can't-
just
you
gotta stay healthy.
Yeah, you can't stay healthy. So yeah, but my prediction for who's actually gonna win, I just don't see who beats Cole. I think Cole, like a regular season where he's not like doing COVID stuff and gets like the full. Cole's the
Just
guy.
get some of that pine tough.
Yeah, exactly. He just got to text his guy from the Angels.
Guy.
Texas guy.
Yeah, I think Cole's the guy who relies a lot of crowd noises, like to get it going. He's one of the adrenaline junkie type guys, and I think
Also a psychopath.
I think that will help him. We're getting the crowds back, and I just don't see who beats him. In the
Damn,
AL.
so I got Garrett Cole and Aaron Judge winning awards this
Damn,
year.
good year for the
He's all on
Yankees.
the Phillies. You're all on the Yankees, and I'm just the most organic one here.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, and so tomorrow we'll do our full predictions in terms of standings and who's going to win the World Series and such.
It's gonna be the Red Sox. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert: not gonna be the Giants either. Sorry, Tyler.
So, yeah, hey, you're right. You're right.
All right, we got one more topic to talk about today. Virgin Galactic unveils VSS Imagine, the first of its next generation spaceship series.
Spaceship.
Yep. So you just Google it real quick so you can show Nick the spaceship. So it's for commercial.
What's it called?
The VSS Imagine.
Oh, thanks, Ned.
So they're trying to Virgin Atlantic, the airline, Virgin, whatever. They're trying to invest heavy in spacecraft tourism, space tourism.
Yeah, it looks futuristic. I'll say
So
that.
that's the plan.
Interesting.
Commercial air travel to space.
Their video.
They're planning on running a space flight test
Another angle.
this May.
Damn, that looks like an absolute.
Yeah,
takeoff.
it looks like a tank.
I know we've talked about this before, but you would not ever leave this planet.
Nope.
Nope.
I mean,
No, I'm all
why?
set.
I might not ever come back.
The only situation which I would leave this planet is if I'm literally like at the end of my life and I'm like I got nothing left. And I'm like, you know what? I can go somewhere else and
Yeah.
then die there. You know what I mean? But like now, no fucking way.
John, would you ever leave the planet?
If they had it all like set, like if I had to do any
It's
sort of
all
like,
set up.
Yeah,
They're
if I-
all set up. They
I
have
didn't-
your bed made for you.
Yeah.
You got your pillows, your blankets.
if I could just kind of move in and just chill, yeah. But
You
if
just
I,
gotta bring a few bags.
if I have to start hunting and gathering, probably not.
So what
But
you're saying is they gotta have food provided and everything.
yeah, it's got to be like a 5-star hotel already.
You know
Nice.
what, John? I hear you. I agree with you, but that ain't happening in our lifetime.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I
Did you
agree.
see another SpaceX thing blew up?
I'm not surprised.
That's fourth one.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't think Elon
really?
Musk knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I think he should. He's got
To
the
the
money for it,
moon.
and he's not gonna stop.
Moon
But like,
boys.
how many of these are gonna blow up before he like decides to call it a rest? You know,
Till his egos sufficed.
doesn't
That's
give up. I got a guy credit.
Tom says 10,000 times for ridiculous.
Hey, maybe it's just that fifth time from us. Maybe 5 is the lucky number.
maybe it is.
It took me many tries to get to be where I am today. So there you go.
There you go.
Which is
There you
one
go.
time.
built different.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Simply built different.
Wayne Gretzky
Michael
Scott.
Scott.
and Big Nick.
and Big Nick.
I thought that was the riddle of the day.
Nope. You want riddle?
Do we have any viewer questions?
We have a viewer riddle from Andrew.
Oh, there we
Viewer
go.
riddle.
Andrew Castro.
Andrew, shout out Andrew.
All right. You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin and slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy. I think we might have done this one. We definitely did that one.
What's the answer then?
Candle.
Oh,
Yeah, we've done that one. Sorry, Andrew.
sorry, Andrew. We're just so good at this.
I'll ask you some questions
Fuck
while
out of me.
I'll ask you some questions while I find us a riddle. So Andrew also asked, who would you rather build a team around, DeAndre Hopkins or Devontae Adams?
I'm going DeAndre Hopkins.
I was starting to say Ha, and then I stopped myself. I'd probably go Hopkins. I mean, he's the best between the two
You
overall.
mean Adams or Hopkins?
Hopkins.
Hopkins.
I think Adams is the better, he's a great route runner, Adams. But Hopkins is just so fucking talented.
Miles asked, how do you think Fitzmagic will do with Washington? I'm I think he's the perfect fit for a quarterback they need right now. You know, big arm guy, could throw to Terry downfield.
That's gonna be a good duo.
I will say his turnover problems are going to be an issue. One thing that worked for the football team last year, you know, they talk about worked because they were a 7-9 team, but they made the playoffs. One thing that worked for them was, you know, ball security. Alex Smith doesn't turn the ball over, which is good. And when you have a defense like that, you want to control the game on offense. On the same time, though, you know, Alex Smith, the Washington had the worst quarterback situation in the league last year, and they still made the playoffs at 7-9. I think the moves that they made, you know, shoring up their defense, I think they're going to draft another defensive player, which I think is the right move for them. Just kind of double down on what's working. And then with signing of, I was going to say Corey Davis, but it's not Corey Davis. It's Curtis Samuel. They signed Adam Humphries.
They did get him. Huh?
Yep, they got Humphries. I mean, I think they have weapons from Fitzpatrick with McLaren. They also have Antonio Gibson, Logan Thomas.
They have a low key.
They have pieces. I mean, could they win 10 games this year? I see it. I very much do see it.
In the NFC East, I think you could.
In the NFC East, especially because the Eagles are going to be so much worse.
The Eagles are going to be awful next year, I think. I'm sorry, Nut. I really am, but I think they're going to be one of the worst teams in football next year.
Well, you guys can go next year and get yourself a #1 pick, and there'll be no quarterbacks coming out of next year's
I
draft.
just don't know if Jalen Hurts is ready to be a #1 yet. I don't know. Well, I'll see what they do in the draft, too. That's another thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're not drafting a quarterback.
No way. No.
No shot.
No.
But
Yeah, no, you guys definitely could win 10 games in that division, I think.
yeah, definitely.
The Patriots-Cowboys game is officially on now.
Yeah, it's in Foxborough too.
Yep. You saw and they officially announced like the 17 game.
Yep.
And that so yeah. So
I want to see a team go 8-1 so fucking bad.
if
So
somehow
bad.
Jeff Fisher's going to come out of retirement.
Yeah, I saw
And just end the season 7-9-1 or 8-8-1.
I
just
saw
figure
a
it
ton
out.
of people were tweeting about him yesterday.
The Jeff Fisher special, 7-9 special, 8-8.
That would be that would be so great if a team finished like that, 500 in a tie.
But more specifically, how I think Fitzmagic will do, I think he'll do fine. I mean, I think it's his job. I think it's the first time in a while he's actually had a starting job, like going into the season. I don't think Taylor Heineke or Kyle
He's
Allen.
confident. He knows it's his team.
Yeah, I don't think Josh Heineke or Kyle Allen are going to force him out. So I think he'll do. I think it's a different mentality for him going into the season. Maybe he'll be different. I mean, he's a known commodity at this point. You know what you're getting yourself into with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Fitzmagic. It's only a 1-year contract, right?
1-year deal. I mean, why would you sign him with a 2-year deal?
Yeah. No,
He's a king of 1
He's a
years.
year-to-year guy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got a riddle for us.
All right, here we go.
Throw it at us.
I'm full of holes, but I can still hold water. What am I?
I'm full of holes,
This one
but I
sounds
still can
familiar.
hold water.
Human body.
No.
Full of holes, but I can still hold water.
Toilet.
Nope.
That's a good.
A bottle?
No.
That's also.
It only has one hole. It's not full of holes.
Yeah,
It's
that's
one
true.
hole.
Oh man, I'm saying the
okay.
bottle
Oh,
has
yeah,
one
yeah,
hole.
Yeah.
Well, it's what's full of holes.
Full of holes, but can still
I think
hold
Nuts
water.
getting close. Cause see,
I know.
Tyler Johnson got in the comments.
He's sitting over there plotting.
Not a puddle.
Sprinkler head.
Nope.
Full of holes, but can still hold water.
A hose.
Nope. That's 2 holes. It doesn't hold water either.
Oh, but technically you turn the thing on.
Yeah, but that's how the water's stored.
On a technicality.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
Nut got it. It's a sponge.
Nice.
Oh my.
SpongeBob.
Oh, how does it hold water?
Because it
If
soaks
it's
up
dry.
water. Well, it's
Yeah,
not
but
dry.
if it's dry.
But it can hold water.
Technicality.
All right,
Technicality.
Just saying.
Yes.
On a technicality.
That's fucking.
All right. That's our show. Nick, you want to give us the
Yes, I
loadout?
certainly will.
All right, thank you for joining us on In the Pit today. Again, happy birthday to my brother. You're a fucking asshole, but that's all right. Make sure you like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. Make sure that you check out our other videos that I talked to you about earlier. And oh, by the way, I forgot to say it in the previous intro. We have a new start time starting next Monday. We are going at 8 a.m.
Yep, new start
Eastern time.
New
We are
start time.
going 7 a.m. the rest of this week. But starting next week, Monday, April 5th, 8 a.m. Eastern time, be there or be square.
Later.
That's a